Good morning and welcome to another edition of Mountain Lion Talk in the Morning. Please stand for the pledge.
Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please sit.
I'm Jesse.
And I'm Valeria Sanchez.
Today is Friday, February 26, 2016. The quote of the week is, if you have a positive attitude and constantly strive to give your best effort, eventually you will overcome your immediate problems and find you are ready for greater challenges.
By Pat Riley.
Yeah, be positive and you can do anything you want.
Make sure to keep yourself positive and face all the challenges that come to you.
The wacky fact is, the great state of South Dakota is home to Mount Rushmore, a monument carved into a mountain.
That was funded in part by elementary students across the nation donating pennies during the Great Depression.
100 million pennies were donated. That equals $1 million.
The state of North Dakota is flat and its state's tree is a power pole. Wow, I wish my PE teacher could get 100 million pennies for the penny wars.
Day 5 of the penny wars. It's almost over.
We're so close to the end. Stay strong.
If you have any change left, please contribute.
Today is your last day to get your pennies in.
Or your nickels, dimes, quarters, or dollars.
Remember, it all goes to ASB. The avid students are coming back later tonight, the ones that survived anyways.
Yeah, I hope the ones that weren't found are okay.
Yeah, and the one that got attacked by the bear.
Oh yeah, and the one that fell in the river. Poor guy.
And the ones that went to the bathroom at night and weren't found.
Oh yeah, and the ones that fell in the quicksand. That must have been traumatizing. Last minute announcements with Miss Prince.
Wow. I have to say, I really like the picture of Pat Riley. So I hope you guys continue to do the pictures of the authors of those statements. I can't think. I'm not thinking.
Our quote of the week.
Our quote of the week. Thank you. Before I do the student of the week and the roar drawing, I do want to tell you a couple of things. Number one, there was a cell phone that was taken out of a student's backpack, and I don't know if people were just joking around or what they were doing or what they were thinking when they did that. I do need that cell phone back. No questions asked. If you could please turn it into the office. There is a reward that's being offered. Nowadays with Find My Phone, people are doing that, using that app and going to people's homes, sending the sheriff's deputy, which this mother has said she will press charges if that phone is not returned. So if you do have it, please return the phone. Please don't take things that belong to other people. Obviously, that's called stealing. So it's not only against the school rule, it's against the law. So please, if you have that phone, turn it back in. I also wanted to remind students, somehow this time of year, spring, I don't know, seems to be in the air, and for whatever reason, people like to go get some piercings. I do want to remind you at the middle school, it is the school board policy that only your ears can be pierced. So there's no tongue, lip, nose, no other piercings except for in your ear. So please don't get that done because you will be asked to remove it. And you've spent all this money and gone through that pain for no reason. So please don't do that. If you're in 8th grade, do it June 4th. They can have them at the high school, but the school board says no for middle and elementary school. So, all right, now for good news. Now for our student of the week. These students are nominated by Mr. Ruiz. His first student is Lena Perez. He says Lena works diligently in class. She corrects her assignments and quizzes. Lena works before school and after to make sure she has done all that she can to have the best grade possible in math class. So congratulations, Lena. His next student is Justin Alcaraz. He says that Justin has made improvements second semester. He is putting in more effort than before to make sure all his assignments earn full credit. He pays attention in class, completes all his work, and is a wonderful student to have in class. So great job, Justin. Come on down. And now for our roar drawings. The first one is from Mrs. Quintana. It goes out to Melanie Carmona, and that is for responsibility. The second student is Andres Cortez Araujo, I think is how you pronounce that. That's from actually Mrs. Hoffman for attitude and responsibility. The next is from Mrs. Asensio, Natalia Gerardo, for attitude and responsibility. Then we have from Miss Austin, Hannah Bond, for respect, organization, attitude, and responsibility. All 4 of our ROAR mottos. Next from Mrs. Cunningham, Justin Alcaret. Hey, is he the? I think he's the same one. He wins 2 prizes. That's from Mrs. Cunningham. Today's your lucky day, Justin, for attitude and responsibility. And last, we have from Mrs. Parker, and she writes, overall great kid. Wow. And that goes out to Adam Reynoso for respect, attitude, and responsibility. So congratulations to all our winners. Thank you, and have a great week.
Question for you.
Yes.
I heard we have a lot of staff that are out sick today.
Yes, we do, as a matter of fact.
So that means we have a lot of guest teachers on our campus.
Yes.
And we also have other staff out on that camping trip. Where
Yes.
some may or may not have survived. Can you talk about behavior with guest teachers briefly?
Actually, thank you. I'm glad you brought that up because we do have a lot of guest teachers here today. And this is what I tell students. They are a guest. They're a guest in our school. You're setting an example so that they want to come back to our school. It's just like when somebody comes to your home, you welcome them, you help them, you offer them the special chair in your house. If you're serving soda and you only have one left, you give it to them. If you're going to sit down and watch a movie, do they normally pick? Yes. Or you make some kind of a compromise. So you're kind and caring to them. And please, these teachers, maybe this is their first time here, you're kind of saying what kind of school, you're representing the school. You're saying what kind of school we are. And I think we are a great school, but sometimes when guest teachers are here, I don't think you're representing the school the way that it should be. So please just remember that today. Help them. They may never have even met your teacher. So you need to help them follow the procedures, and they're going to do the best that they can. But they're going to go by what the teacher's written down. Maybe they've subbed for them before, but maybe not. So please be respectful, not just to them, but to everybody, all staff. So thanks.
Excellent.
Have a great weekend, and be kind.
Well, that's it for this edition of Outline Talk in the Morning. I'm South Dakota.
And I'm North Dakota.
And have a fascinating Friday. And don't forget to roar!